What's up, guys? Welcome back to JV's Food Adventures. It's me, JV, and today we're making another delicious recipe. We're making fried chicken. That's right, you got it. When you make fried chicken, it's all about seasoning. You cannot under-season your fried chicken or else you'll never be invited back to the family function and they won't even look at you anymore. So I'm gonna show you how to do that today, okay? Let's get into it. All right, guys, so before we fry our chicken, I'm gonna make a little marinade here with some buttermilk and a bunch of flavor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this buttermilk here, I'm gonna season it, and I'm gonna drop the chicken in. Once I drop the chicken in, I'm gonna let it soak for about 30 minutes to an hour. The hour is the best for delicious chicken. A lot of times when I eat fried chicken, you taste the crust, you're like, oh, this crust is good. You taste the meat, it's nasty, there's no flavor, just bland. But we're giving it flavor all around, okay? And this is how you do it, okay? So first I'm gonna get my buttermilk here, pour it in this lovely bowl here. So next we're gonna add Frank's Red Hots, and I'm gonna use about this whole bottle, to be honest. We do flavor only. Everything is flavor today, okay? Pay attention. So we're just gonna mix it up, make sure that flavor spreads around evenly in there. Then we're gonna add some onion powder. You gotta eyeball it, okay? If you want an accurate recipe, I may leave it in the comments below. Let me know. But I'm eyeballing it here. That seems good. All right, so the great thing about using onion powder, garlic powder, is that they don't have salt. So you can put as much as you want to bring out that flavor, but you won't be adding too much salt, okay? Garlic powder, same thing. We're gonna eyeball it. So we're gonna mix that into ground black pepper. A little bit less than everything else, okay? Because I don't want it too spicy, all right? Just a little bit. Mix that up. Our chicken's gonna absorb all that flavor, and once it absorbs that flavor, we're gonna bread it. We're gonna season our breading. Because what's the theme for today? Seasoning, okay? So we wanna make sure we season our fried chicken good. This is McCormick onion powder. This one has green onions and parsley. Can you believe that? Green onions and parsley? I'm gonna add some of this too. But this has a little bit of salt, so I'm gonna take it easy. Just a little bit, not too much. We don't want it salty. So this here is some chipotle chili powder, 3 dashes. 1, 2, 3. If you want it spicy, put more, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt over the top. That's it. Scoop it around, shoot your finger. That's good. Ooh. That's good, got a little kick. Now we're gonna pour it into a bowl, and then we're gonna let it sit for about 30 minutes to an hour, and then we're gonna cook it. And you wanna make sure you cover all your chicken with the marinade, voila. So we're gonna let this soak for about 30 minutes to an hour, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna bread it. So first thing I'm gonna do is, the panko is gonna be my last thing I add to my chicken. Pour it on this plate, regular all-purpose flour, nothing fancy. Gonna put it in the bowl. Okay. All right, guys, so I have about 10 eggs here. Gonna crack them, put them in this side, and we're gonna whisk them up, okay? So the deal is we're gonna do chicken into the eggs, into the flour, into the eggs, into the panko. All right, so I'm gonna season my flour here with some onion powder. Put it over the top. Black pepper. Salt to the flour. And then we're gonna add some more salt to our panko, black pepper to our panko, and then we're just about ready. Forgot one. A little garlic powder to your flour. That's it. Gonna mix up the flour and the seasoning. Should got a bigger bowl again, but it's all right. We use what we got. If it goes over into the eggs a little bit, it's okay. Just try not to get too much into the eggs. So now I'm just gonna mix in all my salt and pepper in my panko. I'm just gonna use my hands. All right, so we're just gonna whisk our eggs together. Just wanna make the mixture one big yellow blob thing, okay? All right, guys, this is the most important part. When you are making fried chicken, you need 2 hands, okay? 1 hand for the dry, 1 hand for the wet, okay? If you mix them up, you can get those little clumps on your hand. That's cool. That's cool. When you put your fried chicken in, it'll be all, you know, nice and crunchy. But If you mix them up too much, it's just a big mess, and you don't want that. Little mess is possible, okay? So dry, wet, okay? Super simple, super easy. Now, if you've been following along with the video, what did I say to do first? Chicken to where? I'm waiting. You got it wrong. No, the chicken, the egg, okay? So I'm gonna dip my hand here. My chicken's been, look at that, okay? Dip it a little bit. Then we're gonna go into the egg, still wet hand, okay? Wet hand, to the flour. Switch the hands, dry hand, okay? Dry hand still, okay? Make sure you coat it nicely, okay? You see my chicken here? It's coated in the flour. Look at that, all right? From the flour, dry hand, back into the egg, wet hand, okay? And then we're gonna put this in the panko, drip it off. Back to the dry, coat it with the panko now. This is the step that's gonna really add that extra crunch to your chicken. Wanna make sure it's packed on there. So after your full breading of your chicken, it should look like this, like that. Look at that. Look at that freaking chicken. Oh, that's gonna taste so good. Oh my God, it's gonna taste so good. Remember, wet, dry, and we're just gonna continue the process until we're done, okay? All right, guys, there you have it. We have everything ready to go. So look, my chicken is breaded. Once we fry it, we don't want to have the stove too high. I want to say about medium to medium high, because we want these to cook and get nice and crispy. And we want the inside of the chicken to be fully cooked. Okay, that's the most important part. All right, guys, when you make good fried chicken, you gotta put the seasoning. You can't just put salt and pepper. We leave that for the other side of town. Around here, we put seasoning. Every single thing you can find, just throw it in your batter, your marinade, your flour, extra flavor, extra delicious, okay? Not just that salt and pepper, not today. No, it's not happening. All right, back to the show. So we're gonna add this chicken to the oil. I got some regular canola oil because it's the best, because it's the worst for you. Kidding. All right, so simple test. Get a little piece of breadcrumb or something off this and you just kind of drop it in the oil. If it starts to react, that means it's time to fry. Okay, we're almost there. So when we fry our chicken, we're gonna fry it for about 5 to 7 minutes, okay? Don't touch it, just let it fry up, okay? Watch this, so here you go. Guys, look at this piece of chicken. All right, so our timer's up, about 7 minutes to be exact. I'm just letting it sizzle a little bit. I'm always a little precautious when it comes to chicken, you know. All right, let's take it out. I'm gonna drip the excess grease off here. Put it on our sheet tray. Good Lord, look at that chicken. Oh my God. All right, then we're gonna add the rest of our chicken. 3 more pieces. All right, guys, when you're frying the chicken, you gotta be careful not to have that fire too high. If you have the fire too high, your chicken's gonna be nice and crispy and burnt on the outside. And on the inside, it's gonna be raw like sushi. We don't eat chicken sushi around here, all right? Back to the show. All right, guys, it's time to eat. The chicken is ready. When you take it out the oil, just sprinkle a little salt on it for more flavor. Oh, yeah. We're gonna do the test of how crispy and crunchy the skin is, okay? Listen. Oh my God. Thank you, thank you. Round of applause, thank you, thank you, thank you. I almost forgot one thing before I take my first bite. Some hot sauce. You know, depending on how much you like, but listen to the crunch once again, guys. Listen to it. That's so good. Now, that's amazing. Remember, guys, like the video. Even if you didn't like the video, like it anyway. Just show me a lot of love and support. If you really like the video, make sure you share with your friends and family. And if you really like the video, do all the above. Make sure you subscribe. Until next time, peace.